Why didn't you just go straight home? What the hell were you playing at, breaking into a shop?
We didn't break in.
You shouldn't have been there, Danny.
Sorry? Is that all you've got to say for yourself? I can't believe you'd be so stupid.
I was just bored. We both were.
Bored? What, you're bored, so you break into a shop? That's ridiculous.
And what about spraying all that graffiti on my walls?
That wasn't me.
Look, he may be some things, but he's not a vandal.
He shouldn't have been there.
Neither of them should. We'll soon get to the bottom of exactly what went on. Where's Tin Head now?
Tim's in there being interviewed with his mum.
When are we going in?
Well, as soon as he comes out, I presume.
Stop it.
Yes, well, if you'd stayed in the restaurant and eaten with us, you wouldn't be hungry, and I wouldn't have the embarrassment of sitting in a police station waiting for you to be charged with breaking and entering.
If you hadn't brought your girlfriend along on our night, then I would have stayed with you.
Right, that's enough. I don't want another word from you until the police officer speaks to you, and then I want the truth. Do you hear me? Perhaps now you can see what a bad influence Tim is on Dan.
Look, I know I've got problems with Tim, but the longer you go around pretending that your Danny's perfect, the worse it'll get. Get your head out the sand.
Any chance for coffee, then?
Yeah, I'll stick the kettle on.
Nice, eh?
Yeah, it was really nice. But you did kind of, spring the other business on me.
Well, if I told you beforehand, it wouldn't have been a surprise, would it?
No, I suppose not.
So, what about your answer?
Well,
I haven't actually heard a yes or no.
look. Well, you see, did you mean it?
Well, sort of, yeah. Only you've been playing so hard to get. I thought, you know, maybe a big romantic gesture might, well, you know.
What? Sweep me off my feet?
Well, something like that, yeah.
Ben, I don't want to be swept off my feet. I'm 21 years of age. I've got 2 businesses to run. I'm really not ready for settling down.
So it's a no, then?
Look, I'm really enjoying things the way they are at the moment. No commitments. Just mates.
Right. Just mates.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Worth a try, though, eh? Might be best if I get off. Postpone the coffee, eh?
Yeah. Maybe.
I'll phone you.
Okay. Thanks for the meal.
No probs. Night.
Night, Ben.
Oh, God, Chris. Give me a right fright, then.
I'm just going from work.
So are you talking to me now?
Well, I'm starving, but there's no food in.
I thought you were taking care of food from now on.
Well, I expected to have at least something in for us, Rachel.
Well, I think there's a couple of slices of bacon.
I'm far too knackered to start cooking. I mean, I thought you might have done me tea.
Well, because you weren't talking to me, I didn't know what you wanted.
Oh, I see, so it's my fault now.
Chris, please don't argue. It's been awful you not talking to me.
Yeah, but that was your fault, weren't it, Rachel?
Yeah, I know, but...
Oh, look, Rachel, am I getting something to eat or what?
What do you want?
A bacon butty will do, won't it?
Okay.
I know what's gonna happen. It's all gonna come down on my toes, isn't it?
Can't you stop thinking about yourself for 1 minute?
I don't want to be in this place, do I?
Oh, and you think we do?
I'm supposed to be round at Mix doing some tidying round before they get home.
Oh, when are they back?
Next week, they're up in court again.
And you're having a go at me?
What are you talking about?
His mate's up for murder. I've only done a shop. I know I'll get all the blame.
Hey, you both broke in. He'll take his share.
Oh, yeah. And do you reckon dead posh Mr. Simpson's gonna let little Daniel take any blame? Just as if. They'll get a dead good lawyer, and that'll be it. I could get youth custody for this.
You've only got yourself to blame. I mean, will this put an end to it all?
Mum, I promise you, I won't ever do anything like this ever again. I'm sorry for spraying stuff on your walls. I really am, honest.
Oh, yeah, it's easy enough to say that now.
Don't blame me if you don't believe me. After all I've done. I'm sorry.
Look, maybe if I go and put a word in for them, just say it was a stupid prank. They might take it any further. What do you think?
Well, it's up to you.
Think I should go and have a word?
Well, it's your shop. You've got to do what you think's right.
Chris? Christian, I've got you something to eat.
But does this mean it's all over and done with?
No, it doesn't. It means you've been cautioned, and from now on, you've got to be on your best behaviour, or they'll bring this all up again.
But I don't have to go to court, do I?
No, but only because I had a word with them and told them it was a domestic dispute.
What does that mean?
I basically told him that your breaking in was due to the fact that you were having pressures at home, and I didn't want to take things any further.
Thanks, Sim. You're a gem.
What about Simo?
He's in there talking to the senior busy now.
That was close.
Listen, you got this caution because I told him I wasn't happy about going to court and giving evidence against my girlfriend's son.
I don't know how to thank you.
Listen, take the keys and go and wait in the van. I'm going to hang around and have a word with Ollie. Now this little lot's over, maybe you can start growing up a bit.
Yeah. As long as you get out of our house.
You what?
Timothy, he's just saved your neck.
Well, I didn't ask him to.
Yeah.
Do you want me to drive?
I'm so sorry.
Thanks, officer.
Yeah, so am I.
And thanks for saying what you did in there. I'm very grateful.
You know, let's just hope your Dan's more grateful than the other little no-mark.
I am sorry, Dad.
I still can't see what the attraction is in hanging around with O'Leary. I sincerely hope you haven't been involved in any of his other capers. Dan.
Oh, I'm shattered.
What are you so tired for? I'm the one that's been up and down with him since 4:30 this morning.
Oh, hello, little fella. Didn't hear leave the room. In fact, didn't even hear the baby crying.
Yeah, it was your snoring that woke him up.
I do not snore.
Yes, you do. Ask Ollie Simpson. He complained to me about it before.
Don't talk.
Hey, snoring woke us up, didn't it, son, eh? Hey, she's a nuisance. Yeah, love, take him with you.
Come on, baby. You coming to your mum?
And here, cast your kipper over that.
What is it?
My grand cheque.
How much?
Hey, they don't get the benefit of my experience for nothing. £1,500 and 10p. For you, it's a dependency allowance, yes, mighty mouse.
Is that it for the whole term?
Hey, look, 1,500 quid, not to be sniffed at, you know.
I suppose, but what happens if you pack in the coats?
I'll have to give it back.
That's it. You definitely can't pack in, can you?
Yeah, well, I might get chucked off, mightn't I? This lesson plan isn't up to scratch.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed, eh?
Do you know, the last time I saw that amount of money, I was... Yeah, well...
Look at you now, eh? Gone all the jizz.
Yeah, not a criminal bone in my body.
Yeah, and I'm dead proud of you.
Hey, listen, tell you what, we'll get our Lindsay to babysit. I'll take you out. You deserve it.
Yeah, well, don't go mad, love. Still got bills to be paid, you know.
Oh, couple of bills. Hey, no sweat.
It's more than just a couple, you know. Got the lecky, the poll tax, the water rate, the telephone, the catalogue money, the Christmas club.
And just wait till the red ones come through, can't you?
We already have.
Hey, and listen, we'll have to put a couple of bob on the side for Norwich for our Lindsay doing that telly thing.
Yeah, well, I know. Well, with all that and bills to be paid and new clothes for the baby and Kylie needs another pair of shoes.
So how much is that going to leave, like?
Not an awful lot, love.
Rachel, why didn't you get me up?
Sorry, I thought you were late.
Oh, I had a delivery to check in this morning. Jackie is going to kick right off.
If you'd have said I'd have called you.
Oh, well, surely you know what shifts I'm on by now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, look, if I do lose my job, I'm not being funny, but who is going to earn the money then?
Well, actually, I was thinking I might start looking for something.
What? You think you're ready for that, Rachel?
I think so.
I'd love you to get another job. But the way you are at the moment, do you really think you'd be able to cope?
I don't know.
It's a big step, you know, going back to work. So think about it very carefully. Personally, I think it's a bit too soon. But it's up to you. See you later.
You stole Jackie Dixon's handbag. You actually stole it.
Well, Tenhead did, but I wanted to take it back, but he started getting all heavy about it.
Well, did anyone see you?
You reckon it was caught on the security cameras at the petrol station?
It's on video.
It was, but we stole the video, so there'd be no evidence.
Oh, I don't believe this. It seems like you've lost anything that was ever between your ears. So is that it? Dan?
I took some books from the shop.
From my shop?
They were for Jimmy Corkill for his course.
You supplied stolen goods for Corkill? Well, is there anything else?
No, that's all there is.
Right, mister, here's how it is. From now on, you are forbidden to even speak to O'Leary, let alone hang out with him. Secondly, you're grounded for a month. Thirdly, you'll get no pocket money for a month, and you're also off the internet for the same period.
And what about you?
Me?
Well, you're going to carry on seeing that woman?
Dan?
Well, are you?
Right. Bye, Lisa.
Bye. You must come over to my new place soon.
That'd be nice.
Susanna and I can do Chester, blitz the shops again. You could tidy up my garden.
Yeah, can't wait.
Oh, you're such a tease. I think he enjoys it. Susanna, you will try to include him, won't you? Don't keep it all bottled up.
I've decided it's the only thing to do, otherwise we'll be stuck in this rut forever.
Good.
Well, thank you for being such a good listener. And for the good advice.
Like I said, anytime. You and Max have got a future, Susanna. Just remember that.
I will.
Winter, Miss Kitson,
So,
she's just
how are you
received a
today?
clearance from her insurance
Oh, you
company.
know, in need of therapy.
Okay, thanks, bye. Right, I'm just going to nip across to the petrol station without a coffee.
Okay, take it out to Betty Cash.
Already did.
So, how were things when you got down to the police station?
Dan and his partner in crime were given a caution. It seems I've been cohabiting with the artful dodger.
Why? What else has he done?
Oh, don't ask. Fortunately, he's only told me, not the police. But what's more worrying is that I didn't realize that he was going off the rails.
Mine somewhere else, you might say.
Yeah. He blames it all on you. Well, my relationship with you.
Oh.
The thing is, I can't really have Belle thinking that I'm not taking care of him properly. Given half a chance, she'd have him with her in a flash. And I don't want to lose Dan.
Of course. And all this could give her sound case for custody.
So...
You'd like me to fade into the background?
I don't want to lose Dan.
Hiya. God, Rich, twice in the same week.
What?
You outside your flat?
Oh, I see. I just thought I'd pop in and see Christian.
You should pop along the corridor to our flat every now and again for a chat. You'll never guess what? Ben proposed to Jackie last night.
Honest?
Yeah, in Grant's.
Oh, isn't that romantic?
Well, she didn't think so. Told him no chance. And he'd better get back to work. Oh, listen, going into town tonight if you fancy it.
Yeah, I'll see.
Hi, Rich. Long time no see. How you feeling?
Okay. Well, no. No, I'm not okay, really.
Why, what's up?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I don't want to bother you, and if my mum was here, I'd ask her, but...
Hey, feel free to call me Mum anytime.
You see, the thing is, I'm really trying my best, Simba, but I keep messing everything up. And I really think Christian might be getting fed up of me.
Hey, come on. Oh, things can't be that bad.
It is. I just keep letting him down.
Well, I mean, you've only been married, what, a few weeks, haven't you? It takes time to get used to each other's little ways.
I just can't seem to get anything right.
Well, I bet he's not perfect, though, is he?
No.
And that's what happens, you know, the further you go into your marriage. All these little problems are leaving themselves out until eventually you won't even notice the difference between you. I know I'm not married, but... Well, me and Carmel get on so well together because we accept each other's little quirks. That's what stops it from being boring.
Yeah, but these are big things I'm talking about. And you see, the worst thing is... I won't be surprised if he ended up not loving me because I keep messing everything up.
Of course he loves you. And he cares loads about you. You can tell that the way he looks after you when you go out. And look at the other night when he got upset. He took you home, didn't he?
Yeah, but we just keep arguing all the time.
Well, the lad's tired, Rach. You're not working. He's doing his best to give you a nice home, nice clothes.
Yeah.
And to be quite honest, I think I'd be short with Carmel if I had to work all the hours Christian does.
Oh, I just want to make him happy, Sinbad.
Then I think you should start looking at things from Christian's point of view. He's a good lad, Rach.
I know.
And marriages don't just happen. You've got to work at them. Yours can work. I know it will work, but you've got to give it time.
Do you think so?
I know so. Now, you've got to start thinking positive about this marriage because it's a good move you've made. I'll make a cup of tea. Then you can get back upstairs and start working at it.
£185 on books.
Yes.
Are they antiques or something?
No. All brand new.
Well, I'm sorry. Jimmy would never have bought all these. He hasn't got the money.
Well, there, as they say, is the rub.
I'm not with you.
Jimmy asked Dan to get the books for him. Dan, also not having any money, stole them from my shop.
Your Danny stole nearly 200 quid's worth of books for Jimmy.
Yep. I found it pretty hard to believe, too. Dan's been dealt with. He's been grounded for the month. Now I just need to speak to your husband.
Aye, y'all. The train now arriving at platforms 3, 4, and 5 is coming in sideways. Oh, where's your senses of humour? Or am I not on the right track?
Where have you been?
Cardiff, calling a crew. Hey, love, I've had a laugh today. Called into the Students' Union, and I only get down there, right, and they've got this promotion going on the Guinness. Practically giving it away to me. Oh, hey, we've done nothing but laugh all day. We've had a little old sing-song, and they've had the rave music's been going a lot. Hey, I'm waiting for it. My lesson plan was brill. And next week, I'm going on a little field trip with the school.
Jimmy, you'll be lucky if you walk again.
Oh, what's the matter with you? I'm only celebrating, aren't I? What are you after all?
A little matter of paying for the books that you got Danny Simpson to steal for you.
You what?
Dan's confessed to the theft. I need the money. £185.
You what? Hey, did they hang about? I might be a lot of things, but I will not get a little kid to go stealing for me.
Dan says he stole the books for you.
Well, I didn't know that, did I? Because when he gave them to me, I thought that they were those what's-its freebies.
£185 worth!
Oh, well, he works at a bookshop, doesn't he? He must be entitled to some sort of perks.
The point is, they need paying for.
I'll do it now.
You what? You will not do it now, eh? Jackie.
Made payable to Elton's bookshops, please.
You can forget it. Because I'm telling you something, you can have the flaming books back.
Well, I assume you've already been using them. You can't resell them now.
Listen, Lolly. All you've got to do is you just rub out my name and you rub out my notes and they're as good as new. Here.
Jimmy, will you shut up? There you go.
Thank you.
I'm sorry about all this.
Just a misunderstanding.
I've got to nip this sort of thing in the bud, you know, or the kids get out of control.
Thanks for the advice.
£185, Jimmy, on books!
Thank God we've got that grant money, eh, kid?
Jimmy, you stupid idiot! There's only about 10 bob left now! Jimmy! Jimmy! Will you wake up, you drunken sod!
Oh, hi. So, just the two of us again, eh? I mean, now that Lisa's...
It's all right, Max. I know what you meant.
So, do you think it's helped having someone to talk to?
Well, if you mean am I glad if you phoned Lisa, then yes. Thanks.
Well, I suppose a shopping spree can be quite cathartic.
Oh, it was nothing like buying a couple of dresses to ease the pain of grieving for my children. Oh, I'm sorry. That was uncalled for.
It's okay.
It's just I'm so scared.
Of what?
Us. Our future. How we'll be without the children.
We'll be fine.
If we stay together.
What are you talking about?
It's just I'm not sure what we've got left without the children.
Well, we've got each other.
But I don't know if that's going to be enough.
Good news for new Fridays on 4. Tom Selleck's back, minus the moustache, but with all the old magic. Monica and Richard, just good friends. After the break.
Why won't anyone tell me what's going on? I'm old enough to know.
Just eat your breakfast, Dale.
Ben, what's going on? Where's our Tim? Why hasn't he been home all weekend?
He's just gone away for a few days.
Yeah, he's dossing at his mates, you know.
What mate? He's in trouble again, isn't he? He's been locked up, hasn't he, by the police?
Don't be daft. He's just staying with a friend.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so don't be worrying.
He said I was worried. I just thought if he wasn't coming back, I'd have his room. I'll see you later.
Sarah.
You all right?
Well, he's been gone 3 days. Anything could have happened to him. God knows where he is or who he's with.
Mum, he'll turn up.
Yeah, like a bad penny.
Oh, well, if that's the way you feel, there's no point in you hanging round, is there?
Mum! Hey, hang on, Carmel. I bent over backwards for that lad. I even stuck up for him in front of the busies and everything. What thanks did I get, eh? Just 2 fingers stuck in me face. So don't expect me to shed tears for that little...
Hey, all right, that's enough. Look at yous at each other's throats. What's that gonna solve, eh?
Snap! Sorry?
Snap!
Oh, yes. Very good.
Hey, listen, now. Sorry about that mix-up the other night. You know those books that Danny got me? If I'd known he'd nicked them.
Yeah, well, it's all been taken care of now.
Well, not like your Danny, that, is it, eh? Going out on the rob. I mean, listen, I hope you don't mind me asking, but is everything all right at home?
I beg your pardon?
No. Good lad like your Danny going off the rails like that, there must be a reason for it, mustn't there, eh? And domestic problems, well, classic, innit?
I don't believe this.
Jimmy, you've left your thermals in the washing machine. I love.
I've told you I don't need them.
Listen, if you're going on this field trip, you'll be perished.
I've told you I don't know where we're going yet.
Yeah, but if you're going round the countryside and across fields and everything, you'll be exposed to the elements.
Listen, I'll be all right. I've got me jeans, haven't I? Me sweaty, me leather coat. I'll be sound.
You're not seriously going walking in a leather jacket, are you?
Yeah, why not? It's top one, that. Paid over 100 quid for it. What's wrong with you?
What, at this time of the year, with sudden changes of weather? You need something lightweight, waterproof, a proper cagoule.
How come you're such an expert?
Well, I used to do a lot of walking, but I don't seem to get the chance these days.
Is that right? And, you got all the proper gear, like?
Mrs. Farnham?
Yes? Oh!
Ah, flowers. Thanks very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. There we are. Aren't they lovely?
Yes, they're beautiful, but...
Well, it was just to say, really, that I love you, and I thought you needed cheering up a bit.
Well, thank you, darling.
Well, and which is the reason why I booked lunch at your favourite restaurant.
Oh, we haven't been there for ages.
5 months, to be precise. Your birthday.
Yeah, just before the accident.
Yes. Just before the accident. Look. Here. Darling. I want you, us, to be as happy as we can. I know that things can never be the same as they were before, and all this, flowers and going out for lunch, and, well, it can never replace what we had. But we can't stand still. We've got to salvage what we can. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to give us some hope of happiness.
Home sweet home, eh?
Come on, babe, we promised, eh?
I know. Stay positive.
We'll be all right.
You know we have got to go to court tomorrow.
All right, boss.
All right, Jimmy. There you go, son. You open up there.
Good holiday, you were?
Yeah, not bad. A bit quiet, you know. Didn't do much.
Yeah, man, that's what you wanted, wasn't it, like? A little bit of peace and quiet, chance to get your heads together, like.
Yeah, too right. I'll tell you what, we're feeling a lot more positive about everything, aren't we, mate?
In court tomorrow, aren't you? Committal, is it?
I'm going to beat this thing together.
Hey, nice one. You do that. And don't let them grind you down, do you hear?
Dad, quick. Look, the house. Someone's been in.
Oh, God.
What the?
Oh, my God.
Oh, they're rotten.
Mum, I don't want to stay here anymore.
Mum.
Oh, it's all right, girls. It's all right. Everything's going to be all right.
All right, Tom.
Morning.
Morning, campers.
I'll bloody kill him.
What's up?
Someone's been in and trashed the house, that's what's up.
Oh,
no. Coming back from your holidays to find that. Graffiti on the walls and everything in there, you know.
Graffiti? Oh, yeah. All good stuff, you know, very witty. Murderers, granny killers.
Oh, sick. Well, who's done a thing like that?
I can think of one person.
Oh, God, he's going to kill him.
Give us a hand, Jim.
Hey, you soft lad.
Talking to me?
It was you, wasn't it?
What was me?
Hey, murderers, granny killers, ring any bells, does it?
What are you talking about, you stupid man?
Hey, don't put your
Take it
hand...
easy,
All right,
Mick.
come on.
What's going on here?
Someone's trashed Mick's house.
Yeah, and he's blaming me.
Oh, well, knock me down with a feather.
Oh, hang on a minute. How do you know it wasn't your Danny?
Danny?
Yeah, Danny broke into my shop the other night, didn't he, Ollie?
Danny did what?
Look, Daniel made a mistake. And the reason he made it was because the artful dodger here egged him on. Look, I can assure you, Mick, that Danny's got nothing to do with this. He was with his mother all weekend.
So what's your alibi, then? Where have you been if you haven't been in mine?
Me? Nowhere.
That's too better, not you little git. Oh. You've been squatting there, haven't you, like you did in the flat?
haven't.
Nick, come on, I don't have to beat it out of you.
All right, Nick, that's
Steady
enough.
on, will you, Mick?
Come on, spit it out, will you?
I said that's enough.
Look, I want answers, Sim, but I want the truth. You gonna cough up or what?
Look, he was with me at the weekend.
With you? The whole weekend?
Yeah, right?
If I find out that you've had anything at all to do with this, I'll have you.
Thanks.
Just shut it, you.
Hey, come on, you lot. You missed enough school as it is with this holiday.
I don't want to go in.
You've got to go in, son.
But you don't know what it's like, having the kids staring at you and calling your names.
Mick?
I know this isn't easy for you, but we talked about it on the holiday, didn't we? Hey? And we said we'll get through this by supporting each other, by being there for each other. So if you stick together, you'll be all right.
Mick's right. Let's just stick together, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, Lee, look out for your sisters, eh? Look, they'll be all right. Come on, let's get this lot tidied up.
Can't believe it. You're Danny breaking into Sinbad's shop. I'm
lost for words. Yeah, well, I can assure you I wasn't.
I bet you weren't, mate.
Right, one cagoule.
Oh, thanks.
And one pair of trousers.
Nice one. Blue, my favourite colour.
Now, they should slip over your walking boots, no problem.
Walking boots.
One pair of walking boots. Coming up.
Oh, great. I mean, it doesn't make sense, does it? You know, bright kid like you're Danny. What's got into him?
Well, he hasn't been keeping the best of company lately.
Timothy? Well, if you want my advice, you want to keep him well away from that lad.
Yes, I intend to. And, well, he has been seeing rather a lot of you lately.
Yeah, so what?
Well, you know, there's a big difference in years, and he's at a very impressionable age.
Are you trying to say I'm a bad influence? I am training to be a teacher, you know.
Yes, on the back of some very dodgy certificates and references, courtesy of Dan.
Listen, nothing wrong with the lad using a bit of initiative. Anyway, have you ever thought that the problem might be a bit closer to home?
Sorry?
Well, his ma's hardly out the door, and you're straight in there, doing a number on that solicitor bed. How do you think he feels about that?
Yes, we've talked about it.
You mean you've talked about it? Come on, Al. You're an Al, man. Not going to slice off someone he's only just met.
Yes, quite.
And him getting into trouble like that, probably just did it for attention.
Well, cry for help.
Exactly. You just need to look at it from his point of view.
Thanks. You've made me feel a whole lot better.
No sweat. Hey, and look, if you ever want to talk, just remember, I'm just next door.
I'll remember that.
Get rid of this. Wipe that stuff off the walls and everything will be as right as rain.
Just like that, eh? Pretend it never happened.
Well, what else are we supposed to do?
I don't know. Oh, God, Mick, I wish we'd never come back here.
Look, we had to come back. We're in court tomorrow. We'll get a date for the trial if they're going to go ahead with it.
They will. I know they will. And now this. Mick, the kids are terrified. We can't just hang around here and take it.
What else are we supposed to do, Lane?
Mick, I'm frightened too. Everyone talking about us, judging us.
Look, let's think about your mum. She wouldn't want us to run, would she? Eh? So we stay. Can you hear that over there, eh? We're not running away. We're going to stay here and face it. No matter what anyone says or does.
Tim, where have you been?
You're in big trouble.
Peter, I haven't even done nothing.
Me mum's been up the wall all weekend, so come on, where have you been?
Well, are you going to tell them, or am I?
There's nothing to tell.
No, not much there isn't.
What's going on? What have you been up to?
Mum, they've all been picking on me.
Oh, what's he on about?
Mick Johnson. Another fellow who's got the chippy up there. He got his house screwed over the weekend.
Oh, Timothy.
You knobhead.
Mum, honest, it had nothing to do with me.
Well, Mick reckons it did. And if I hadn't stood in the way, he'd have got a proper hiding.
Be nothing to the hiding he's gonna get off me.
Mum, I promise you, it had nothing to do with me. And anyway, I wasn't even in Liverpool over the weekend.
Oh, pull the other one, mate. It's got bells on it.
Mum, I was in Blackpool.
Blackpool?
Yeah. Look, I even got you a pressie. To say sorry and that.
Oh, thanks, love.
Hang on, Carl. Has that got a chip in the bottom? Made in Taiwan?
Yeah. How do you know?
Because I took Mick's kids out for a day out in Blackpool last year, and we got him a little souvenir. And the last time I saw that, it was on his mantelpiece.
You thieving little get!
I can't believe this.
Right, you. Oh, right. I'm sorry, Mum. We've tried everything else. It's time we knocked some sense into him.
Look, Ben, you're not going to solve anything like that, mate.
All right. But if it wasn't for Sinbad here, I'd have buried you.
Look at the trouble you've caused. Well, that's it. You're grounded. Do you hear me?
Oh, don't waste your breath, Mum. First opportunity, you'll be out the door and in riot again.
No, he won't. Because from now on, I'm going to be keeping an eye on him. As of now, you're working for me. And don't even think it'll be a soft touch. You step out of line again, you so much as breathe when you're not supposed to. I'll go round to Mick Johnson's and I'll show him this. I'll let him know who screwed his house. And you know what he'll do to you, don't you?
Yeah. And if he doesn't, I will.
And next time, I won't step in to save you. All right?
Looks good, doesn't it?
Fish courses sound delicious. Oh, thank you.
Ah, duck provençal. Memories of France, eh?
Oh. We were there this time last year, you know.
Yes, I know.
Feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
A lot can change in 12 months, eh?
Yeah.
And a lot can happen in the next 12 months as well. I mean, this time next year, we could have a bouncing baby if things work out.
What things?
It's just that I know you'll never be truly happy without a child, and I'd do anything to put some sunshine back into your life.
And?
Well, if it's a baby we want, there are still options open to us. I think we should seriously consider surrogacy.
That's your card and your receipt.
Why, just these, please.
Did you have a nice holiday?
Oh, yeah, laugh a minute. I haven't got a care in the world.
Sorry, I was just...
Making small talk with the local murderer.
Oh, don't say that.
Why not? Everyone else is. They've even been into the house and sprayed it all over the living room walls.
What?
I don't suppose you know anything about it, do you?
Of course not. You know I wouldn't do anything like that.
Oh, no, you've caused enough damage already.
Yeah, Kate. What do you reckon?
Oh, wow, you look great.
Chris Bannington, eat your heart out, eh?
You look dead hunky. Dead rugged.
Do you reckon?
God, yeah. Look like the fella from the Yorkie adverts.
Hey, careful, you don't want to mess all these things up.
Well, better take them off then, hadn't you?
What? Here? Now?
I know. Baby's asleep.
Yeah, fast asleep.
And I love the shirt, you know. You look like one of those big butch lumberjacks.
Huh? Well, in that case, do you want to see me chop?
The front door was open. You all right?
Yeah, full of the joys of spring.
Please, Elaine, I hate this.
Can't say I'm over the moon about it myself.
Look, I never wanted to fall out with you. Yeah, I mean, I know I went to the police, but I never meant it to end up like this. Not for you.
What do you want, Cassie?
Here. Brought this.
What is it?
Paint remover. Keep it at the back of the garage in case there's any graffiti. Elaine, I want to help you clean this place up.
I mean, I don't see what the problem is. You were so keen to adopt.
I know, but it's very different from surrogacy. I mean, don't you read the papers? It's fraught with difficulties.
All right. I won't deny there are dangers, but it's more common than you think, you know. There are thousands of people every year.
Horror stories. Surrogate mothers who bond with their babies, refuse to hand them over. Blackmail. People wrangling over cash.
But there are other success stories as well. The newspapers, they don't want to write about them.
I know, but... Oh, I just think there'd be so many problems. And anyway, where would we find a surrogate mother?
Well, there are agencies. I mean, they put us in touch with someone.
A complete stranger? Somebody we know nothing about.
Well, yes, but...
This woman would be carrying your baby.
No. Our baby. Genetically, it might not be yours, but emotionally...
Can't you imagine how much worse it would be if something did go wrong? It would be your baby, not mine.
We'd make sure that it wouldn't go wrong.
God knows who she'd be. What she'd be, her background, state of her health.
Yes, I know.
And how do we know if we could trust her? I mean, someone who does something like that, what are their motives?
Money.
Is it really as straightforward as that?
In most cases, I think it is, yes. All right, I admit it's a gamble, but we both want a baby. And do we have any other options?
I know, but I just don't know if it's the right way. Would I build myself up and get my hopes raised just to have them come crashing down again? I don't think I could handle it. I don't think I could handle any more disappointments.
There you go. There's your tea.
Ta.
No place like home, eh?
Yeah.
Tanya, what are you doing home at this time? Leo, what's happened to your face?
Nothing. Nothing? You look like you've done 10 rounds with Muhammad Ali.
Will someone tell me what's going on?
Don't start shouting at us when it was all your fault.
What?
We told you what it was like, but you still made us go in.
Did this happen at school?
They were picking on Tanya.
Don't bother telling her. She doesn't care.
Of course I care.
No, you don't. If you did, you wouldn't have killed me, Nan.
Oh, you little... Oh, Tanya. Tanya. Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Yes, please. You okay?
Yes, I've had a lovely lunch. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Good. Susanna, I've been thinking.
Max.
No, hold on. I'm not going to go over the same ground. I've been thinking about what you were saying. You know, about your worries and your concerns. And the more I think about it, I think you're right. Approaching a complete stranger, it wouldn't be such a good idea.
Then we'd be asking for trouble.
So what if we approached someone we knew?
What?
Someone we knew well enough we could trust. Someone we'd be sure would be doing it for the right reasons. Someone who's bubbly, bright, intelligent, good background from a good family. But most important of all, someone we knew who didn't want children of her own, and yet she was willing to help us out.
And where are we going to find somebody like that?
I think we might have already found her.
Who?
Your sister. Why don't we ask her? Why don't we ask Lisa?
Tanya's right. I should never have made them go into school, the stick they've been getting.
Poor kid. Could you not let her have some time off?
What, stuck in this place? Prisoner in her own home? What sort of life's that for a 15-year-old? First the chippy and now this place. We're like sitting ducks.
God, sis, I'm sorry, I really am.
Yeah, so am I. We're in the magistrate's court tomorrow.
I never thought it'd go this far.
They're in the Crown Court.
I'm really sorry.
On trial for murdering me mum.
God.
It's gonna be... I'm scared, Kat. I'm scared I'm gonna lose Tanya.
Well, he had to keep me big mouth shut.
It's too late for that now, isn't it?
There must be something I can do.
What, like turn the clock back?
I don't know. I can't let this happen. I can't let you lose Tanya.
If they lock me up?
No, they can't do that. Because I won't let them. I got you into this and I'll get you out of it.
How?
I don't know. But there must be something I can do.
It's all in motion now, isn't it? Being taken over by the system.
Hang on. The money? I've got money, haven't I? My mum's money. But you can have it all. It's all yours.
What good's that gonna do? We can hardly bribe the judge, can we?
No. Take the money, Lane, and get off. Just disappear. You and Tanya. Get off somewhere.
Are you serious?
Well, it's either that or lose her.
Yeah, what about Mick? I can't just leave him, can I? I'll be dumping him right in it.
It's up to you, Elaine. Don't waste time worrying about him. Look, think about yourself and your daughter. If you don't want to lose her, just get off. Just go.
We shouldn't have let them go in.
You what?
The kids to school.
Elaine.
Not after yesterday. Not after what happened to Leo.
What else are we supposed to do? We can't take them to court with us.
I know, but you've seen what they're like. They're hating this. All the other kids picking on them.
They'll be all right.
All right? You call being beaten and bullied all right?
Of course not. I feel just as bad as you about all this. But I was taught to stand up to bullies, and I've always told our Leo the same. We're not running away from this, Elaine.
God, I just wish it was all over.
I know. And I know it's all getting on top here, all this waiting round. But at least things are starting to move, eh?
We're off to court and I'm supposed to feel good about it.
Elaine, take it easy, will you? Today is just a formality. You're getting worked up over nothing.
Nothing? This is nothing. So when should I start getting worked up, eh? Should I wait for the trial to begin? Or until our names are in every newspaper and our gobs are on every television set? Or should I wait until the first brick comes through the window and the kids are too frightened to go out the front door? Yeah, I'll wait till then, shall I?
I couldn't say no.
No, of course not.
I should have seen the state he was in.
Poor Mick.
Well, it's time to rally round him and show him some support.
Yeah. Well, I suppose our Tim didn't help the situation breaking into the house.
I tell you, I'll say that again. It's typical, isn't it? They never, ever think of the consequences.
I just feel dead guilty. I wish there was something I could do.
Well, the best thing you can do is just keep your gob shut. Because if the truth ever gets out, soft lad's going to end up 6 feet under.
Yeah, but I feel terrible.
Well, why don't you come to court with us?
Today?
Yeah, well, you've got the day off, haven't you? Show them a bit of support.
Do you think so?
Yeah, they'd be made up to see, yeah, especially Elaine. Be good for her to have another woman to talk to.
Yeah, one problem, though. Our Tim. Who's going to keep an eye on him?
Well, we will. We'll take him to court with us.
You will?
Yeah. Well, if he sees the state that Mick and Elaine are in, might make him realise what a pillock he's been.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, go and get your glad rags on you.
What? Why?
Because you're going to court.
But I didn't do it. I told you it wasn't me, honest.
It makes perfect sense.
Well, it certainly makes more sense than approaching a complete stranger.
It's the perfect solution. And it was staring us right in our faces, right under our noses. Your own sister. I mean, she's bright, she's bubbly, she's good-looking. She's not as good-looking as you, but she has everything. She has more than everything. Do you know, I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier.
Oh, Max, slow down.
This is it, darling. This is what we've been waiting for ages.
Max, please, you're making everything sound so easy. So straightforward. We haven't even decided anything yet.
There's nothing to decide.
Yes, there is. This is massive. We're not buying a puppy here. We're talking about a baby. My sister having our baby. And we don't even know how she feels about it yet. She might run a mile.
Well, we don't know that until we ask, so let's phone her.
No. Look, Max, I'm not even sure how I feel about it yet. There's so much to consider.
But I thought...
Well, yes, I want a baby. And yes, I think it's a good idea. Probably the best we've had, but I have to be 100% certain about this. Otherwise, it's just not fair. Not on any of us. And not on Lisa. And the last thing I want to do is to screw her life up as well.
Can I get you another coffee?
No, Tom.
Don't blame you. Tastes like dishwater.
Nick. Hi, mate. Right. Just brought everyone along just to give you a bit of support, so hope you don't mind.
Oh, that's all right. As long as he behaves himself.
Yeah, he'll be sound.
Look at that beat in the suit.
Hey, keep your voice down, will you? Yeah. Past the coffee machine on the way and go and get a few coffees and straight back here.
How you feeling, love?
Numb.
I bet you shouldn't even be a place like this, look. Full of edibles and scallies. I bet they're into all kinds.
But none of them are up for murder, though.
Hi.
All right, Evan.
I've just seen your solicitor.
Where?
Oh, don't worry. He'll be along in a minute. Now, you know why you're both here today, don't you?
Committal hearing.
Yeah, which basically means they'll set a date for your trial.
They're going to ask us any questions?
Oh, just your name and address.
Well, and that's it.
Well, we'll have to reapply for bail, but that's basically a formality. And then you'll be free to go home.
Sounds painless enough, doesn't it?
Oh, hiya. Can I have a word?
Excuse me a moment, Mick. I won't be long.
Right.
How's she bearing up?
It's hard to say, Sin. She's hardly said a word all day.
Poor girl. She must be terrified.
Hiya.
In here, love.
Don't suppose there's a chance that... Oh, what in God's name is that smell? What are you doing?
What's it look like? Soaking my feet.
What in?
Vinegar.
Vinegar?
Softens them up. For my field trip, I'll be walking for miles. So as the Boy Scouts say, dip, dip, be prepared.
Well, you can be prepared in the garden.
You what?
I'm not having my house smelling like a chippy. Now shift it.
And what about me feet?
Use them to walk to the door and take that with you. Go on, move it. The place stinks and you can get it down the drain.
Down the drain, you're joking, aren't you? There's at least a £5's worth of good vinegar here.
You what? You've wasted £5 on that.
Relax, it's from the chippy. I'm just borrowing it.
You gonna put it back? Use this again?
Yeah, it's a nice bit of malt, that.
Jimmy, you've had your feet stuck in it.
Oh, no one's gonna know that, are they?
What, the stakes of your feet? All the farukas and corns and all sorts. Jimmy, people put that on the chips and they're gonna go down with foot and mouth disease. Jimmy!
What was all that with your solicitor?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing. We're talking to him for long enough.
Yeah, well, I wanted to know what's going to happen today when we get into the court, you know.
Yeah, Linda's already told us there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's what she might have told you. I've got my own solicitor, and he thinks differently, all right.
Well, what's up?
He reckons they won't drop the charges, so there's plenty to worry about, thanks, Mick.
Okay, Elaine, I was just asking, that's all.
You'll be in there soon, you two.
Yeah, I just want to get it over with him.
Where is he?
Who?
Tim?
Well, he's only been gone 5 minutes.
Yeah, but there's all kinds hanging round here.
Yeah, well, he should be quite at home then, shouldn't he? All right, I'll go and look for him. Sorry about this, Mick.
Hey, no sweat, we'll be fine, Em.
We'll be a sec.
Okay. Is everything all right?
I've just been talking to Elaine's solicitor. He's really concerned about her.
Why? What's the matter?
Says she seems very edgy, very unsure of herself.
Oh, I see.
Mick, what's going on?
I don't know. Things have been piling up. You know, I had a lot of trouble with the kids and all that. Well, it's really hit her hard. And now she's on a short fuse, ready to go for the slightest thing.
We can't afford for her to lose it in the court.
Look, I know. She'll be fine.
Are you sure? Mick, I'm serious. You've got to make it clear to her. Any outburst in there and she could severely damage her case. And yours as well.
Crown and Johnson and Johnson.
Right, here we go.
Hey, what are you doing?
All right, this is Mo and this is Kelly.
Get over here.
Anyway, cheers, lads. See ya.
Who the other day?
I told you, Mo and Curly.
And you just met them now?
Yeah, just got speaking to them.
You just got speaking to two of the roughest looking fellas in the place?
Oh, nah, they're dead sound. They're good, lad. Hey, do you know their mate got nicked robbing a JCB and then got done for knocking over a busy?
And that's a good laugh.
Hey, it's sound in here, isn't it? You meet all kinds.
Hi, mate.
Hi.
What can I get you?
Portion chips, please.
One portion of chips. Coming up. Salt and vinegar?
Yes, please.
You can't beat a nice bit of vinegar, can you?
Oh, no. Oh, you can't. Oh, please, no. What about my daughter? What am I going to tell Tiny?
Mick, get her out of here.
Oh, Sam, it's gone off.
What's happened? What's going on?
They've got the date for the trial.
Yeah, well, we already knew that.
It's just before Christmas. Hi.
Susanna! What brings you here?
Well, I thought I'd just pop by on the off chance.
On the off chance of what?
I've still got a job here.
I'm sorry?
I'm coming back to work.
Oh! Well, that's great news. What suddenly brought this on?
Oh, I suppose I got tired of sitting around at home feeling sorry for myself.
Well, I must say, I've been a bit brighter these last couple of days.
You've noticed?
Well, it's difficult not to when the person you're living with smiles for the first time in months. So you've gone and done it again.
Oh. I thought it was about time I pulled myself together. I mean, who knows what might happen in the future, what we'll decide, but we'll still always have this place, won't we?
Yeah, I suppose so.
So.
Susanna.
Yeah?
You, coming back to work like this, it wouldn't have anything to do with,
The surrogacy.
Have you made a decision?
Max, I'm back at work because I feel better. Because I feel ready for it. No other reason.
You sure?
I'm positive.
And have you given any more thoughts about Lisa?
I've thought about nothing else.
What do you think?
I think table 4 want their wine. I'll speak later.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Losing it like that. Just don't know how much more I can take.
Hey. Just gotta try and keep it all together.
Oh, no, but having to go to court the week before Christmas. Don't know that I can do it.
Elaine, you've got to do it. We both have. We've got no choice.
What are we going to tell the kids?
The truth.
That we might have already spent our last Christmas with them.
Oh, don't. Come on. Let's get over with.
Where have you been?
Why, what's up?
It's Tanya. She hasn't come home. What? I couldn't find her after school. I don't know where she is. I've been looking for her everywhere. She's disappeared.
Have you finished?
Yeah, I haven't got much of an appetite after today, you know.
Mum, where's my shirt?
Probably where he threw it last. I'm coming.
Ah, it's a gets trick, isn't it?
Why, what?
Making Elaine up in court the week before Christmas.
Oh, yeah, it's tight, isn't it? Well, Leo's all right. He's a good skin. Now he's not going to get any crazy prezzies, is he? Now that his our fella wasted some old lady.
Right, that's it.
What have I done now?
That's my best mate you're talking about, and he happens to be innocent, all right? So just watch your mouth.
What's going on?
You might know the boy wonders at it again.
I haven't done anything.
Nah, you never have.
Who asked you?
Hey, button it, lad, else you get a fat lip.
Oh, I'm quaking in my boots.
You step out of line again and you will be. You might be able to run rings around these two, but I've got you sussed, so watch it.
Why don't you change the record, will you?
Button it, lad, I've had enough of your lip.
Hey, that's enough out the two of you. I want no more fighting. I'm sick of it. You sure you don't want nothing to eat?
I'll get something in the mouth.
Right, you, get your jacket on.
Why, where are we going?
We're going to work.
This time? But look, it's nearly dark.
It's all right. I've got a clearance to do, and these people have got proper jobs, so they'll just be getting in now, so come Ed.
All right.
Look, it'll take my mind off today, and it'll keep you out of mischief.
Enjoy yourself. I'll be thinking of you while I'm down in a pint in the pub.
I hope you choke.
Where is she?
They're locked.
What's happened to her?
Maybe she's at her mates.
Mick, we've wronged all of her mates.
All right, look, we'll go home. We'll ring the caretaker, get him to search the school.
Oh, God, something terrible's happened to them, yes.
Come on. She's a sensible girl. She won't do anything stupid.
Yeah, but someone else might.
What do you mean?
Well, all the sticks she's been getting lately at school, anything could have happened. Oh, God, where is she, Mick? Mick, what are we going to do?
Jimmy.
Come to fill your boots, have you?
Yeah. Fish and chips will do me, sir.
Whoa, good choice that, kiddo.
You're in a good mood. Price of cod hit an all-time low or something.
No, just looking forward to my day out with the kids from the school, you know.
You taking along a little packed lunch?
Mock ye not, you clever ollies. I'm telling you, this is my big chance to prove myself as a teacher. Just gonna be me, the kids, and the big wide yonder.
Sounds great.
Ollie Simpson's kissing me out with all the gear and everything. I'm made up. I've got a really, I don't know, good feeling about it, you know.
Oh, well, good luck with it.
Right, open them up.
Open them starving.
Salt and vinegar?
I'll do it myself, have loads.
Oh, right, there you go then. 220, kiddo. Nice one.
Oh, hey, the top's come off. Me dinner's soaked.
Good job. You like your vinegar then, innit, kid?
Is that it? I don't get any more.
No, it's your fault, innit? Should have let me put the salt and vinegar on.
Thanks for nothing.
You're welcome. 20 pence change. You all right, son?
Quick, Jimmy, he's chewing. Jimmy, are you up?
Yeah, all right. Don't panic, mate. Don't panic. Come here, come here.
What are you doing?
Heimlich maneuver, learn to the college first aid. All right, I'm trying to remember what to do.
Jimmy.
Here goes. Ooh. Go for that. You all right, son?
Okay, love?
Yeah, it must have been a fishbone.
Oh.
Yeah, fishbone there. Do you want another fish and chips?
No, not for me. I'm going next door for a drink.
Oh, are you sure you're okay, love?
Yeah, we'll be after a pint. Thanks for that, mate. Oh, you won.
Yeah, no sweat. Knew that first aid would come in handy.
That was really scary, wasn't it? Must have been one hell of a fish spoon.
Don't think it was a fishbone, love.
What the hell is this?
I think it's one of my toenails.
Come on. What's the wire? Okay, right, to me. That's it, to me.
Yeah, to you.
To me. What's
funny?
They sound like the Chuckle Brothers.
Who?
Those knobheads off the kids' telly.
Oh, I heard them. Right. I'm gonna have a blow for a few minutes.
Well, I'm all right.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm the boss. I'm knackered, so I'm gonna have a blow.
Well, I'll carry on. Take some of the stuff out to the yard.
Okay.
It's all right. I'm not gonna rob it.
The thought never crossed my mind. Anyway, we can leave it here. It's not worth anything.
Oh, all right. Yeah, well, what about this?
Yeah, that's cast iron. That'll fetch a few bob scrap, that. Throw it on the back of the van.
What are you looking at now?
Well, if I could answer that question.
What do you mean?
Well, look at you. You're mucking in, you're getting your hands dirty, you're a cracking little worker. You're good company, you're a good laugh. And then you go and do something stupid like the other day. I mean, what's with you? I mean, why'd you do it?
Why do we do what?
Go robbing cars and breaking into houses and generally being a pain in the backside.
I don't know. It's just something to do, isn't it?
Oh, don't give me that. And don't tell me you're bored either, because there's loads of kids out there who've got nothing to do. But they don't go around breaking into houses and spraying stuff on walls. I mean, that stuff you wrote was just plain nasty.
I was just having a laugh.
A laugh? You know, Elaine and the kids are frightened to go out the door. I mean, how do you feel about that?
It's not my fault, is it? You shouldn't go round killing old ladies.
Yeah, that's right. She's 15. No, we've tried all her mates. Well, if I knew where she was, I wouldn't be phoning you, would I?
Easy.
Right then. We'll wait here.
What did the police say?
They're sending someone round. Then they're going to check all the hospitals to make sure she hasn't been involved in an accident.
Really?
What time is it?
It's after 9.
Oh, God. She's been missing for 6 hours already. Oh, God almighty, where is she? She could be anywhere. Hello? Yes, speaking. Oh, thank God. It's the caretaker from the school. They found her. Is she okay? What, she's been locked in a cupboard?
Thanks very much. See you again, eh?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Night.
Good night. Good night. Thank you. Bye. Well, I tell you what, that's the busiest we've been for ages.
Looks like you picked the right day to come back to work. Max,
Yeah?
can I ask you a question?
Sure, fire away.
Why do you want to have a baby?
Well, I think you know why.
Do I?
Yeah, of course you do.
Well, go on then, remind me.
Because of us.
Us?
Yes, us. And also because I know that it's what you want.
It's what I want.
Yeah.
And why do you want to have a baby? You're not just doing this for me, are you?
No.
Because you think if I can't have a baby, I might go off my rocker or something.
No, Susanna, please.
Well, what am I supposed to think? I'm the one who's made all the running. I've been pushing for the tests, going for the adoption, and you've just been lagging behind, you know, pointing out all the pitfalls, and now you're suggesting surrogacy.
Because I think it's a good idea.
It's just come out of the blue.
No, that's not true. I mean, seeing Lisa again, it made me realise that there were other options open to us, that maybe she was the answer to all our problems.
But I'm worried about that you're doing all this to please me.
Susanna, please, for God's sake, just shut up and just give me a chance. I'm doing this because of us. Both of us. Because this baby, it'll be our future. That's why I want it. That's why I've been pushing for it. You understand?
Into the car, eh?
How is she?
We'll get you something to eat and a nice hot bath, eh?
Come on, babe, we'll get you home, eh? Is she all right?
No, she isn't. She's been stuck in a cupboard for the past 6 hours. Poor girl's wet herself.
Right, that's it. First thing in the morning, I'm up there to see the head.
It's too late for that, Mick.
You what?
If you think I'm going to let my girl come to this place again...
So you can make dinner tomorrow night? Just at our place? Mm-hmm. And you're very welcome to stay over. Great, it's a date then. Tomorrow night. Bye. That's it.
Am I going to ask her tomorrow?
Oh, yes, I think so. No point hanging about.
How do you feel?
Nervous. Hopeful. Can't believe we're going to do it. We're actually going to ask my sister if she'll have our baby for us.
Oh, your mum's going to look after you now.
You're not going to make me go back to that school, are you?
No. That is, you've finished with that place.
You promise?
I promise. Finished.
Mum, I hate it round here.
Oh, baby. I know you do, love. But I'm going to look after you now. Oh, God, I don't want to lose you. You're my life. Everything. That's why I'm going to take you away from this place. We're going to go away, love. Away from all the trouble. I promise you. We're going away and we are never coming back.
Our film coming up in half an hour on 4 is the Oscar-winning Driving Miss Daisy. Jessica Tandy plays a cantankerous widow intent on preserving her independence.
Stocking up. Very organised.
Hi, yes, we've got Susanna's sister, Lisa, coming round for dinner tonight. What's with Shepherd Tenting over there? Where on earth did he get that lot from?
Yours truly, I'm afraid.
All right. Off on my field trip today. Do I look the part or what?
Yes, very crisp, Bonington. You will look after my gear, won't you? It wasn't cheap.
Hey, listen. I'll treat it as if it's my own, I'm telling you. See yous.
Bet that's reassured you. Anyway, how are things? Have you heard anything from Bell?
Well, only through the solicitor or through Dan.
Has he decided who he wants to live with yet?
No, we've got the custody hearing next month, but, well, I'm not optimistic about him wanting to stay with me.
How come?
I'm not exactly flavor of the month with Dan since I grounded him after he was arrested. Oh, I don't know, maybe I'm just playing it all wrong. I should be going out of my way to try and get him on my side, but I just seem to be pushing him closer to Belle.
Well, maybe you should try and show him that you're making an effort, spend more time with him, take him out somewhere.
Well, worth a try, I suppose. Thanks, Max, and enjoy your evening with Lisa.
Oh, yes, thanks. Fingers crossed.
I was just going to bring you a cuppa up.
Oh, Tom.
I was telling you.
Oh, catching up on her sleep. Poor kid, she's had a lousy night.
Probably best to keep it off today. Give her a bit of time to get over it.
No, Mick. Because she's not going back to that school ever. Because you, me and the kids, we're going to get out of here for good.
You what?
There is no way I'm going to let Tanya go through what happened yesterday again. Can't you see? If we stay, it's just going to get worse for us. We have to go.
You mean do a runner?
Well, you can call it doing a runner if you like. But I call it giving our family a real chance of staying together. Look, either we stand trial and run the risk of going to prison where we'd lose our kids forever, or we simply disappear and take the kids with us. We have to go, Meg. For them.
Aye, aye. All right, troops.
Here's your St. Bernard's here.
Yes, thank you, Thompson. Get on the coach. Well, Jimmy, at least you've come well prepared, eh?
You what?
Just like that.
Yeah, but it's for the field trip, isn't it? I mean, look at this rain. Don't want to be going through muddy fields in my best togs, do I?
Jimmy, we won't be going through any fields. The field trip is to Croxted Park, not up a mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, get on the coach.
Look, tell me you're not serious about this, please.
Do I look like I'm joking?
Well, look, it's mad. What if we get caught by the police while we're on the run? How's that going to look in court?
Well, we'll have to make sure we don't get caught.
Oh, yeah. And how are you going to manage that? You're going to take some pepper with you to throw them off the scent? Better pack it in your bag now, hadn't you? And where exactly are we supposed to run to?
Well, I don't know. Abroad, anywhere.
We haven't even got our passports. They've taken them off us.
I never said this was going to be easy.
Too right it won't be. Look, say we do get out the country. We're going to be looking over our shoulder for the rest of our lives. Is that what you want for Tanya? Because I'm damn sure it's not what I want for Leo and Gemma.
Well, they're going to be worse off if they stay here, aren't they?
OK, look. If it makes you feel better, we'll keep them off school. Till the trial, if needs be.
And what happens if we're found guilty? What happens then? Your kid's visiting you in prison once a fortnight. Is that enough for you? What if they don't want to visit you? Prison's a scary enough place for adults, never mind children.
That's what all this is really about, isn't it? It's not about the kids. It's about you being scared of the court case.
Yeah, I am. I am petrified. And you know I am. I'm going to lose it in that courtroom, I know I will. And you might as well.
I won't. Because I know we did nothing wrong. What about all them doctors that have been saying that they help people die?
Yeah, and look how many people said that what they did was wrong.
We did what your mum wanted.
Whether it was what she wanted or not, it did not give us the right to end her life just like that. We are not God.
You're beginning to sound like everyone else around here.
Yeah, well, maybe they're right, eh? And if I'm beginning to think that what we did was wrong, what's a jury going to think? Oh, I just want what's best for the kids, that's all.
And you think that letting them grow up knowing that their mum and dad are wanted by the police because they did a runner, that's what's best for them?
Are you going to keep Leo and Gemma off school today, or what?
Yeah, if it'll make you give up this mad idea.
Right. Your Leo can look after the girls while I'm out.
How, where?
Making plans for our future.
I'm telling you, they love mints, them. Here you are, give them one. Hey, Dumb and Dumber, pack it in, will you?
What?
Don't what me. Right, give us them.
I've got it.
Don't be giving me that. The ciggies, hand them over.
Got none.
Thank you, confiscated.
Hey, Sarah, I think that ghost just found its dinner.
Hey, come here, let go of it. Give us me jacket, will you? Give us it. Oh! Look at that. It's ruined. Oh, hey.
Aye, here's your Judy.
Behave. All right.
Hiya.
We'll get the gear in a minute. I'll put the kettle on. Do you fancy a cup of tea, love, Fall, unless you want to be alone?
I'll get the gear in.
No, you're all right. He's earned his whack today, you know. Honestly, he hasn't stopped. He tidied the shop, he humped all the gear out. You know what, he only stopped to let a little old lady cross the road.
As if.
And modest as well, there you go. You're going to have to get him to take you to the flicks, you know, but no messing around on the back seat. Mind you can't go tonight, can you? Because your mum wants you to babysit for your Mel.
Oh, why? Can't I bend of it?
Can't. He's working, isn't he? Oh, don't worry. Sharon will keep you company.
Do you always let Teletubby make a show you in front of your mates?
Nah, he just does to wind me up.
All this knock off?
Well, not all of it. This is, though. Yeah, put it in your bag.
Why? What am I meant to do with them?
Well, when you come round tonight, bring them round with you.
Where did you get it?
Well, me and Sinbad doing the shop clearance. And he turned his back and I nicked him. It was dead easy.
What are you going to do? Have your own little bommy?
Well, I was thinking of that, right? But I wanted to test the Big Bang Theory.
13, 14, 15, 16. Come on!
And remember, when we get in the hall, no running. There's some very valuable antiques inside. Is that everyone?
Bar 2.
Who's missing?
Have a guess. Batman and Robin. Thompson and his sidekick. I might have known. You go on, I'll go and look for them. We'll catch it up.
Hi, Cass.
Hiya.
What's wrong with you? You look like you just run the 4-minute mile. Oh, I've been trying to sort things out.
What things?
I've made my mind up. You were right. It is the only way out. I'm getting off before the court case.
All right, Sarah, we were only looking at the ends.
Frightening them to death, more like. Mind you, I'm not surprised with your ugly mug. Enough to scare anyone. Oh, you're funny.
Do we have to go in that big house? It's dead boring.
Yes, you do. You never know, you might learn something. It's full of our antiques and that, isn't it?
Feeling home now, won't you?
I'm warning you, sunshine. What have you got in there?
Nothing.
Don't nothing, mate. Get that jacket open. Oh, just looking at the eggs, were you pair of scallies? And have you got some and all?
No, I haven't.
Why can't the two of you just act responsibly every now and then, hey? Come on. Oh, plain now. Well, don't just stand there. Give us an hand, will you?
It wasn't us who left the gate open, was it?
Come on, Sheepy. Back in. Go back in for your Uncle Jimmy, no.
What was that you were saying about acting responsibly?
Kill.
No one has said the other day, but, well, I was just saying anything that came into my head to try to help you.
I've got to go, Cassie. For our Tanya's sake. Should have seen the state she was in yesterday.
Why? What happened?
Oh, some kids locked her in a cupboard at school. She'd been in there for hours.
How could they do that to her?
It's made me mind up about getting away anyway. The hard part is trying to persuade Mick to come with me.
Mick?
Yeah, we didn't think I was going to leave him behind, did you?
I'm not sure about this, sis. What if you get caught?
I can't go through with that court case, Cassie. I mean, you saw how I was at the committal the other day. I can't face it. We have got to go.
Well, what if I changed my statement? Said that my mum told me she wanted you and Mick to do it?
You can't do that. Who'd believe you? And anyway, what good would it do? Me and Mick have already admitted everything to the police. The only way out of this for us is to simply disappear. Did you mean what you said about helping us out with the money?
Well, yeah, but...
I know it's asking a lot, all the times you've helped us out before, but I've never needed your help more than I need it now.
It's not lending you the money that bothers me. It's you jumping your bail.
Please, Cass. It's our only way out.
Get a move on, you pair of scallies.
I was just about to come and look for you.
Hi, boss. Are we going? I thought we were having a guided tour of the hall.
You've missed it. And I don't think there's much point in going around the grounds. I've just had very strong hints from the guardsmen that we may have already outstayed our welcome. Something about a gate being left open.
It's not me, miss. Him.
Sorry, these two clowns hadn't gone AWOL, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, both up to no good, I suppose.
No. They just got lost.
On the coach.
Go on.
And Thompson, try not to stick chewing gum in anyone's hair.
Sorry about that, boss. I might prattle myself in front of the kids, haven't I? How am I going to face up to them now?
Well, I'm afraid you're gonna have to. After you.
Come sit up here with us, sir. You're not so bad after all, sir. You're just a scally like us. You know, I'm turning up when that gear was top.
What, this? Yeah, well, just a bit of a joke, like, you know.
And, thanks for covering for us before.
Well, don't think I'm going to be making an habit of it, because I'm not.
Will you be coming to Colamendy with us next year?
Yeah. Don't see why not.
Nice one.
All right, Sin. Have a word, miss.
All right, Mick. Yeah, hang on. I was just locking up for the night, but won't be a minute. You go start the van and don't drive off in it.
All right. I just wondered if you've seen anything of Lynn.
No, why? She doesn't run it.
She's been talking to you.
Hey?
Oh, Sin, she's got herself so wound up with this court case. She's only talking about skipping the country, isn't she?
You're joking. Well, what's got into it? You haven't had the fugitive out on video, have you?
Sin, she means it. She wants me and the kids to go with her. I've done everything I can to try and talk her out of it.
Mick, you're gonna have to keep trying. I mean, you're talking to someone who knows what it's like to go on the run, remember, and get caught. I mean, when me and Mandy legged over to Ireland, I mean, we only made things worse for ourselves. And the same thing's gonna happen to you and Elaine.
I know. You tried telling her that.
This is nice, isn't it?
Fab. Have to do it more often.
There are my piece de resistance, beef Wellington.
Beef.
Is there a problem?
I don't eat beef.
You're not a vegetarian.
No, I'm not. I just don't eat beef.
Since when?
I know it sounds eccentric, but ever since this BSE scare, I've avoided it.
Oh, well. Well, if there was a problem, there certainly isn't one now. Otherwise, I wouldn't have it on the menu at Grant's.
Don't you think you're being just a little bit...
I'd say better safe than sorry. Let's put it this way. I wouldn't let my child eat it.
Have you got a child?
No, I'm just saying if I had a child.
Were you thinking of having one? A baby?
No, I'm talking hypothetically. I'm just saying that if I did have one, I wouldn't let him or her eat beef.
So you're not actually thinking of having a child?
Max, is this leading somewhere?
No, I'm just making conversation.
Darling, have a look in the fridge and see if there's something for Lisa.
Yep. I'll just put this back in the oven for now, eh?
Is he feeling all right?
Oh, I think he's just been eating too much beef.
Oh, you look nice, Mum. Thanks very much.
Oh, you look nice.
So do you. Hey, we better get a move on, or we'll miss the start.
And you better get ready.
Oh, funny. I'll get it. Oh, hello, Sharon. See Lover Boy, have you?
You never said nothing about Sharon coming round.
Must have forgot.
Timmy, got a visitor.
You make sure you're good while we're out. Do you hear me? No messing around. And make sure you look after your little sister properly. Don't leave her on her own.
All right.
Bye. Okay. Bye then. Be good.
Bye, kiddies.
Sad. You got the fireworks? Right then, let's go out and sort them out, eh?
Hey, my mum said you weren't to leave me on my own.
We're only going outside.
You were the one who was always stealing my boyfriend.
Oh, rubbish, you were the world's worst. What about Kenny Foster? Say no more.
I only went with Kenny Foster because you went with Richard Everett.
Well, you went with Richard because you went with Philip.
Well, before we start going through the whole of the Chester telephone directory, who's for more wine?
I'm for the loo. Oh. Are you two trying to get me drunk? Because if you are, it's working.
So how do you think it's going? I think it's going really well.
Apart from you making a complete fool of yourself, you're asking her if she had a child.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, I just got confused.
Well, at least you took it in good humour.
So what now? More Dutch courage?
Just a little. But no more for Lisa.
Sorry?
We need to ask her before she gets too drunk. Any more, she won't be able to stand up. Never mind being able to make a decision whether she's prepared to have our baby or not.
Tim, stop messing, will you? It's dangerous.
Oh, shut it, will you?
I'll tell my mum.
Yeah, and if you do, I'll tell her you ate the top layer of the milk tray.
These are craft fireworks. What's up with them?
Don't know. Must be cheaper ones.
It's a waste of time.
I know. I've got an idea. Yeah, wait there.
What's that?
Apollo 13.
Night, kids.
How long have you been home?
Why?
Why didn't you let me know where you were? I've been thinking all kinds.
What do you mean?
Well, you just went off this morning going on about doing a runner and I
You thought I'd gone?
didn't know what to think, did I?
Yeah, well, I'm here now, aren't I?
So where have you been?
Like I said, making plans for our future, with a little help from Cassie.
What's Cassie got to do with it?
She's lent us this. It's enough money to live off for ages.
We don't need our money.
Well, we will do when we go abroad.
Elaine, that's enough. How many more times? We're not running away. You know, Sinbad was right. You know, we'll only make things worse for ourselves.
You told Sinbad?
Well, I was looking for you, yeah. And you know why he thinks we shouldn't do it? Because he did the same thing with Mandy Jordache, and they ended up getting caught by the police.
Well, that doesn't mean to say the same thing's going to happen to us.
But what if it does? That's going to look just great in court, isn't it? They won't believe a word we've said.
And who's to say they're going to believe us if we stay? Hardly anyone believes us now as it is. To them, we're just murderers. You can wipe the word granny killer off the wall as many times as you like, but you're not going to wipe out what people are thinking. Nothing can change that, not round here or in a courtroom, which is why we've got to leave.
We can't.
Mick, that money is the only way out for all of us. Tanya and I are leaving tomorrow. And I want you to come with us. Now, I know I can't make you come, any more than you can stop me from going. But I don't want to lose you. So what's it to be? Take your chances with us, or stay and face it by yourself?
And when we were in our teens, everybody used to think we were twins.
That's right. We used to swap clothes to try and confuse people.
Clothes, makeup. We used to share everything in those days.
Men included. But that's all in the past.
Well, it doesn't have to be, you know.
Sorry?
Well, there's enough of me to go around.
Max! What a show-off!
No, Lisa, I'm serious.
What?
Well, you see, Susanna and I, we've been talking about it, and we're both agreed.
Agreed about what?
About you and me and Susanna.
You'd be perfect for what we've got in mind.
And just what have you got in mind? Look, if you're suggesting what I think you're suggesting, you're both well wide of the mark. I mean, it's too... especially with my own sister.
That's why it makes perfect sense.
OK, stop. I've heard enough. I mean, what do you take me for? Do you really think I'd indulge in some sort of threesome? A threesome? Oh, God. No.
That's not what we're talking about, but... Well, I suppose... it is a threesome of sorts.
Please, would somebody explain?
It makes perfect sense.
You know I can't have any more children.
And we weren't able to adopt.
Well, we thought if I can't have a baby, perhaps you would have one for us.
We want you to be a surrogate mother for us.
Well...
What do you think?
I think you're winding me up.
No.
Well, that's why we asked you here tonight.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes. Where are you going?
To bed. Because I'm drunk. But in the morning I won't be, and hopefully I won't remember any of this. Good night.
Yeah, I can hit that phone box from here. Oh, close.
Boys and toys. Can't we go and watch telly with your Melanie or something and freeze?
Oh, don't be such a girl. Anyway, I'll have one more go. I bet you it's at this time. We have liftoff.
Houston, we have a problem. Come on, let's go in. I'm bored.
Oh, hang on.
Are you coming or what?
Crap. Mel! Mel!
Well, please remember, fireworks should always be used according to their instructions and under the supervision of a responsible adult. Next on 4, you can give your remote the night off because 4's got a whole evening of comedy beginning with Friends.
Thanks to you, we're going to be living in a B&B.
The council sorted it.
Only temporary, like. They said they'd find us another house, but that could be anywhere.
You know, you're lucky we're not sat outside some mortuary waiting to go and identify your sister's body instead of being sat here. You know what, you're that far from ending up in prison. And if the busy's had any more on you, you'd be there right now. I don't think it'd be better for everyone all around if you were.
You listening to all this, eh? Hey, you're proud you nearly killed your sister, that you've ruined our house, are you?
Right,
you're proud of yourself?
All right, take the sword, I think. How is she?
Well, the doctor wants to take another look at her. And then we can take her home.
Or we could if we still had one.
Well, we've got somewhere to stay temporarily, haven't we? At least Mel's okay.
Yeah, thank God. And it's a miracle she got away with just cuts and bruises. If she'd have been sat near that front window.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry, Mum.
Mick, what?
I must be bloody mad. But I'd be madder still if I let you just walk out of my life after everything we've been through.
Oh.
Oh, right, I'll go and get a shower.
Lisa's in the bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I got a sort of mumbled morning before she locked the bathroom door.
Oh, I wish last night had never happened. I don't think I can face her.
Well, maybe we should try and talk to her again.
Oh, no, I feel embarrassed enough as it is.
Morning. Just in time for coffee.
Not for me, thanks. I'll have to shoot off to work.
Well, you can't go to work without a coffee, can you?
Oh,
No.
Come on. Just a quick one. Coffee, I mean. You know, quick coffee.
Busy day ahead?
a meeting at 12 and then another 2 this afternoon.
Not till 12? Oh, well, in that case, you've got time for breakfast. Let me see. We've got bacon. How would you like your eggs?
Preferably unfertilized.
Very good. Susanna and I, we wanted to talk to you about what happened, what we asked you last night. And, you know, I think we didn't explain it properly.
Well, unless you're about to tell me that you were both drunk and didn't mean it, then I don't think you can explain it.
I realise it must have come as a bit of a shock to you, but...
Would you mind having our baby for us? Certainly beats past the butter for conversation around the dinner table. What have you got in mind for me over breakfast? Could you see your way to having triplets for us?
If we knew you were going to react as badly as that to the idea, then we wouldn't have asked you.
How did you expect me to react? Yeah, what the hell? I'm not doing anything for the next 9 months. Count me in. Well, I'm sorry, but you can definitely count me out.
All right, Dad. Come on, son, get dressed.
Why?
Leo, just get up, will you? We're going away.
You mean we're running away?
No, it's a bit more complicated than that now. Come on.
I'm not going.
Leo, if I've got to drag you out of this bed, then I will do. Now, we're going and that's the end of it.
Boy, we can't stay here.
Well, we've got nowhere else to go, have we? Hey, do you reckon the landlord's called Grigsby? Well, come on, troops. We can't stand here all day. Come on. And listen, when we get the stuff in, you're coming to work with me, all right? You better keep out of your mum's way today.
I know you think the whole idea is totally mad, but you haven't had a chance to take it in yet. Max and I, we've talked it all through, and to us it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, you see, we've tried the adoption agencies, but it just fell through. If there was any other way of us having a baby, then we'd do it. But as it is, you're our only hope.
And if you did agree to it, we will be there for you throughout the pregnancy.
And we come to some sort of a financial arrangement, you know, to cover you whilst you're off work.
Max, you could pay me £1 million for all I care. It's not about the money. It's not even about me putting my career on hold for 9 months. We're talking about me having a baby, for God's sake. What if I did say yes and got pregnant with Max's baby? What if I decided to keep it?
Oh, well, there's another reason why we asked you. You've always said you don't have any maternal instincts.
Oh, yeah, well, of course, we couldn't imagine you being attached to a baby.
Oh, OK. What if I did? It might seem unlikely now, but what would I be like after carrying a baby, my baby, inside me for 9 months? What would any woman be like? However desperate I thought you were, Susanna, I honestly don't know if I could just hand it over to you. What would you do then?
I don't know.
No. I don't either. And that's what worries me the most. The effect it could have on you.
Yee-haw! Howdy, partner! Hey, get the new hairdo. Looks great.
Welcome home, Dad.
Thanks, love. All right, Sid. What do you reckon, mate? John Wayne or what?
Yeah, looks great, that, Ron. I better put the kettle on. You probably blow it up.
What's up with him? He's probably jealous because I've been to Vegas.
Dad, why didn't you give us a ring? I got a picture up from the airport.
Yeah, well, I wanted to surprise you.
Yeah, well, you've certainly done that.
Anyway, you're not meant to be driving, are you?
Oh, says who? I went for my eye test and they've given me contact lenses. Just been for the drive round. I couldn't wait to have a go in my new car.
That's great news, love. Well done. All right, Mick. Just got back from the States. Very nice. What is wrong with everybody round here? They're not like that in the States, you know. They're all dead friendly. Hey, you should see the stretch limousines them Yanks drive around in, Jack. They're fantastic. And I'll tell you something else and all of. With me and you running this place, we're going to have a stretch limo one day. You'll see.
Right, here we go. All right?
I've just come to see you about something.
OK, right, George Formby, off you go.
George who?
Never mind, just... Oh. What's up?
I've come to give you these, the chippy.
What do I want with these?
Well, I won't be needing them. Look, I never managed to talk Elaine out of getting off. In fact, she's told me to go on with it.
Are you off your cake or what?
I know it's mad, but I couldn't just let her walk out on me.
But didn't you listen to a word I said? You can't just get off. What if you get caught?
Listen, I've got no choice. I've got to go if I want to be with Elaine and the kids.
Of course you've got a choice. You can stay here and prove in court that you've done nothing wrong. It's what Gladys wanted. You know that.
I can't take that chance. If I'm found guilty, it'll be for murder. I'll go down for life.
But you can't spend the rest of your life on the run. I mean, you know Gladys didn't want you to do that. I mean, where are you going to go? How are you going to live?
Be all right. Cassie sorted us with somebody.
Cassie? You've got a short memory, haven't you? Hey, she's the reason why you're in this mess in the first place. And you can take these back. I'm having nothing to do with this.
Come on, son. This might be the last time I see you.
How do you expect me to react? My busy mate walks in and tells me he's going to do something he's going to regret for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
I can't believe you're doing this, you know. Take care anyway and give my love to Ronnie Biggs.
Yeah. Take care of yourself.
I know, it must seem as if we've just sprung this on you.
Just a bit.
Yeah, but maybe if you had more time to think about it...
Susanna, please don't do this. You know I won't change my mind.
But you might feel differently in a few weeks. Months even. We can wait. Oh, no, please, we're desperate.
The whole thing's desperate. Look, I know how much you want a baby, but surrogacy isn't the answer. The more you cling on to the hope it's going to work, the more heartache you're going to cause yourselves. Please, don't do it.
Don't even want to go. It's just stupid.
Look, he'll be okay. Right, look at the car sorted. Right, yes.
I wish you were coming with us, Auntie Cassie.
Tanya, why don't you go and see what Gemma's up to, eh? She's out by the car, I think. And take a suitcase with you. Probably won't be able to contact you for a while. Not until things have died down.
Wouldn't be doing any of this if it wasn't for me. Beautiful niece, my sister. And Mum was here, she'd bang our heads together.
Jackie, hang on a minute, love. Nearly forgot. This is for you.
Oh, thanks, Dad.
I got it for your flat.
Hey, it's lovely, that.
Cracker, didn't it? Actually, I wanted to get you a much bigger one than that, but I'm afraid the old moolah was running a bit low.
You winning streak's over then, eh?
Looks that way. Mind you, I knew it couldn't last forever. Ah, well, still got my health, as they say. I can always count on a few bob from this place, can't I? Tell you what, though, I saw some belting acts over in Vegas. They were terrific. Go down a bomb in here. One of them in particular, Mary Lou Montana. I tell you, Jack, she was wonderful. Just like Dolly Parton, she was.
Couple of things you liked about it, eh?
Yeah, pity she was booked up, though. She wrote all her own stuff and all. You know, proper country and western, like.
What, like, my fella's left me and my dog's just died?
Mind you, I was thinking, you know, there must be loads of acts around here just waiting to be discovered. Make this place a little gold mine. Hey, think you made up to have your old fella back to help you run the place, eh? How are you, lovey?
Where's Gemma?
She's over there with Jackie Corkill.
Gemma.
Hi, Mick. Well, looks like I'm minding Snowy while you're away.
Auntie Cat can't look after him because she's allergic to fur.
We'll only be gone a few days, Jeff.
Oh, Gemma's talking like you'll be gone forever. You going somewhere nice?
Blackpool. Come on, Gemma.
Bye. Draw, love. You're taking a lot of stuff with you, aren't you, for a few days?
Well, that's Elaine for you. She ends up packing everything but the kitchen sink, you know. Anyway, Jack, we better be off. Thanks for looking after Snowy for us.
Bring us a stick of rock, then.
Take care, sis.
Bye, sis.
See you, Cass.
Look after her.
I will.
You better.
Hey, don't forget the corners. Listen, I'm going to get onto the council, see if you can sort us out with another B&B. You're going to have to sort yourself out, you know, Tim. Got your poor mum up the wall. And what are you going to do with the rest of your life? I mean, you must have some idea.
I don't know.
Well, listen, I've got an uncle in Australia. He might be able to sort you out with a job. I mean, do you want to give it some thought?
Australia? Nah, it's too hot. And anyway, I ain't neighbours.
Is it all right if I speak to Tim for a minute?
Yeah, as long as you don't go egging him on with any of your little pranks.
Bet you've had down the banks all day.
And the rest. Still, it's only what I deserve, isn't it? I've acted like a divvy. Maybe it's best all round if I just do one.
Where to?
I don't know. When family think I'm a joke, I'm always in the way.
I know what you mean. My mum and dad are always rowing.
Yeah, but when they row, it's always about me. That's why I think it's best if I just get off.
And do what, like get a job?
I don't know. Gotta do something, haven't I?
Pull over.
What? Can't we gotta keep on going?
Just stop the damn car, will you? Look at us. This is how it's going to be from now on. Always looking over our shoulder, wondering if we're going to get caught. I can't do it. I can't go through with this.
I'm sorry, love. I've got to go into work today. We're fully booked tonight, so it's all hands to the pumps. Do you want to come in with me?
Oh, I don't really feel like it. Do you mind?
No, I don't mind. I just thought it might help to take your mind off things.
Doubt it.
Oh, dear. Last night didn't exactly go to plan, did it? Or this morning, for that matter. I suppose it was too much to hope that Lisa would agree to have a baby for us. I suppose it was too much to hope that anybody would agree to it.
We can't just give up, though, Max.
Well, no, I'm not saying I want to, but what I'm saying is we might have to. Lisa was our only hope of us having a baby.
She still is.
Yeah, but Susanna, you heard what she said. I think she'd rather be impregnated with the sperm of Satan than by me.
I'll go and see her by myself.
What?
Try and talk to her.
No, we've already talked to her.
No, I'll go and see her tomorrow, and she'll have had time to think about it then.
Susanna, you can't just ignore what she said. I mean, I know you're disappointed, but so am I.
Why don't you say what you really mean, Max? You want me to forget the whole idea, don't you? Make our lives simpler by forgetting the idea of having a baby. And if I could forget Matthew and Emily, that would make life easier as well. Well, I can't, Max. Oh, hold me, please. Oh, I love you, Max. I really do. It's just...
It's all right, darling. I know. I know.
Look, Mick, you can't back out now. You'll be all right. You're just on edge, we all are.
Yeah, I don't want to be running like this for the rest of my life.
Yeah, but once we've found somewhere and settled down, it won't be like this.
Found somewhere and settled down? It's not a little house on the prairie, you know. Elaine, we shouldn't have to do this. Be hiding for the rest of our lives. We should stay and tell the courts, tell everybody, tell the whole bloody world that we've done nothing wrong. Elaine, let's go back.
Mick, we can't.
Look, Elaine, it's not too late. No one even knows we've gone. Look, if your mum meant that much to you, come back with me now and prove to everybody that what she asked us to do was right.
Get this down in there. Come on. How many cans of drink?
Jackie, have a quick word with them lots. Ask them to keep the noise down.
No, you're all right. I'll do it. Hey!
Jackie, I'll see to it. Christian, give us a hand.
Come on. You think you can take on the...
Hey, hey, cut it!
Come on.
Hey, enough! Enough! You two are just leaving it, you? Come on. Move it. Go on. Get it!
Oh, listen, thanks a lot. You're a star there.
No sweat.
What are you drinking?
No, forget it.
Oh, come on. The least you can do is let us give it a drink on the house.
Same again, please. So is it your bouncer's night off, then?
We don't have a bouncer. We've never needed one in here. We don't normally get any trouble.
You did just now. I'm not being funny, like, but Roy Rogers there isn't exactly a spring chicken, is he? You need somebody a wee bit younger.
I'm in my prime, me.
Hey, that's my dad, actually.
Sorry, Pops. Listen, I'm in the security game. I could arrange a bouncer if you like.
No, you're all right, mate. Thanks all the same, but we can look after ourselves in here.
No sweat. See you around.
See ya. Well, that was close. I don't know what we'd have done if he hadn't been there.
No, I could have sorted it, Jack. Honestly, that bloke that pushed me, he just caught me off balance, that's all. Just took me a bit by surprise. We don't need the bouncer on the door, Jack. I can sort out any troublemakers.
What's going on, Dad?
I'm going home, son.
Look at me. If you stay, I mean, what if you're found guilty? You could end up in prison. We might never see each other again.
I know.
I suppose if you're found not guilty, I could come back and...
You what?
What if the court's going to let you off? I might get off too. I could come back.
So you're quite willing for me to take the rap? Go to prison on my own? But if I get off, you expect me to take you back just like that? What the hell do you think I am, eh?
You're saying this is it then?
If If you can't stand by me now after everything I've done for you, then I don't want to know.
Never.
It's up to you, Elaine. We stand together as we said we always would. Or you go on your own.
Coming up, the legitimate, the desperate and the dishonest. Millions of people arrive at Heathrow each year and their first stop is immigration. The cutting edge of passport control. Next.